Beckenbauer. Passes short and sharp. Vieira. Messi. Now it's Forlan. Foot in. Busquets.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. Cross into the box.
Well played and well cleared.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Rooney. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide. Messi. And that's a dangerous ball. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He can get that clear. Pullet. Pullet. Pullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Now it's Pirlo. Played in. There's the shot! And he's done it! And it's Tunisia who take the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for options for movement. Chance to deliver. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney. Beckenbauer. Now Rooney. Galatasaray ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Beckenbauer. Busquets. And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Some resolute defending there. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. He is through here! And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Varane gets it clear.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Davids gets good distance on it. Taken back almost at once. Oh, easy pickings there. Bastoni. Pirlo. Pullet puts his foot on the gas. The most accurate pass.
Added time.
Beckenbauer. Over to the left, and it's DiMarco. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
To all members of the crowd,
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Passing is crisp and sharp. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Galatasaray, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That'll be a corner. Rooney goes short. Hit into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Great chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
It's Rooney! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Time and again they are repelled. Messi. That's good running with the ball. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Galatasaray have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Now it's Cruyff, and this is Forlan. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Cruyff, Forlan, and this is Forlan. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bullet clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer tries to dink it through. Goes for a shot! The lead is extended still further.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And this is Forlan, and this is Messi. Forlan, and he was alert to it. Beckenbauer, and here's the chance to counter. Di Marco, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Rooney. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Shapes to shoot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Substitution for Tunisia.
Corner number 2 then.
Gullit. Number 9, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field, number 20, Pele.
It's a decent clearance.
Number 21,
Tunisia
Puskás.
are looking to go forward now.
There will be 3
that's been
minutes
intercepted.
added time.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And the number on the board is 3. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's played through for him. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest.
Tunisia against Galatasaray.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Could move up a gear here. Pinches it off him. And it's Rooney. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal! And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Osimhen shot a goal! Yamal. Galatasaray replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goal.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Platini goes short. Platini. Chance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Tunisia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Osimhen! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Tunisia are looking to go forward now. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. Yamal. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. Vieira can see things, others simply cannot. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Galatasaray are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! It's Luke. Oh, he's been caught napping. Plays it this time, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Davids. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Varane. Bastoni. Now DiMarco. Can he get it through? Now it's Osimhen. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tunisia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Platini plays it short. Goes for the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 3 coming up. Platini with the short one. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. He's got away, and the shot! Just 5 minutes left until the break. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Platini, good strong midfield running here. Now the ball in. Looking for a corner. Tunisia get their 4th corner. Vieira! A real chance and a real let-off.
Vieira really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Looking to play him in. Now the delivery. A header! And he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Tunisia are doing very nicely, thank you. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Galatasaray certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Nuno Mendes. Cruyff. Nuno Mendes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way past. Shot could be on. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. DiMarco. No way through there. Beckenbauer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nuno Mendes. This looks promising. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Cruyff.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now this could be a chance. Rooney. Now Davids. And it's Rooney. Platini puts his foot on the gas. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. Beckenbauer.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Probing pass. And it's made its way to him. Big chance! Must be! Thuram is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Vieira. Great defending, strong and determined. Back into the middle. And it's Sané. It's a pretty loose pass. Platini. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Yamal pings it across. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. And now a sudden chance to counter. DiMarco. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nuno Mendes. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no 2 ways about it. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution
So, time for
Tunisia.
changes on
Number
both sides,
15,
actually.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 23, Yamal. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Davids.
Number 22.
He's going to be disappointed with
Johan
that.
Cruyff. Coming on the field, number 24.
Opts for
Sané.
safety.
Number 20.
Sané.
George Best. Number 17. Vinicius Junior.
Beckenbauer.
Number 26. Bellingham.
Well, quality clearly
Substitution.
deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, easy pickings there. Sané. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, there's a probing ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mbappe.
Galatasaray really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He can run onto that. Punched away. Shoots! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently
There
and
will
he
be
picked
1
out the
minute
perfect
added
target.
time.
Galatasaray give themselves a chance of a... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Galatasaray were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
We are glad to inform you that today's match
And after
day
all of that,
programs
Jim,
are
what are you
available from
thinking?
stands
Look,
located
they've been
by the
found
gates.
wanting, in my
I'm
opinion,
sure
in
they'll
a
make
few
fine
areas
souvenirs.
that...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these
Hello,
two sides get
everybody,
ready
and
to lock
welcome to
horns.
today's
This
match.
is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Cruyff. Varane gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross goes in there.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Chooses to go cross-field. DiMarco. Beckenbauer receives it in a one. Oh, smashing header! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been slung wide. Galatasaray leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Beckenbauer. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No way through. Can he get on the end of this? Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And he was alert to it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cruyff goes short. Rijkaard. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Yamal. Now the delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's DiMarco. And this is Rooney. Messi. Very nicely done. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Saliba makes the interception. Rijkaard. Cafu. It's a good run down the right. That'll be a throw-in. Saliba. Rijkaard. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Dani Olmo going full steam ahead down the left flank. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Olmo. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Dani Olmo. Played into the box. Rooney.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Harrison spots it and intercepts. Cruyff.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's made its way to him. Well, that's an excellent interception. Beckenbauer, who does have an assist to his name.
Galatasaray really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mukiele. And it's Davids. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. And he welcomes it in. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Rooney is behind this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Rooney! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Galatasaray ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 18, Rooney.
And that's the start of another
Coming on to
45
replace him
minutes.
is number 13, Barella.
And here's Dani Olmo. Tries to pass it through. Gets into some space. It's a goal kick. Galatasaray come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Davids. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shoots! Yes! And they are cruising away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And Van Nistelrooy! Now, how often do you see that?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Galatasaray have got it back and they'll have another go. That ball looks a good one. Shot a goal! It's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Galatasaray are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cafu. Now the cross. It's a mighty effort! No, he can't turn it in. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Dani Olmo tries a cross. He's tried one! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Ah, he's given it away! Galatasaray perhaps contemplating their next change here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Messi! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now who's going to be first to this? Davids. Rijkaard. Always onto this. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Real chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts. And the shot! Keeper is right behind it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now it's Messi, looking for the run. Yamal.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played back in. Barella. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the pass is intercepted. No way through there. He's gone for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Barella. Can he get it through? Rijkaard. Yamal. Well, that has not gone well. Davids, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, that's been intercepted. And now the breakaway.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckenbauer. He's in plenty of space here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard. And it's DiMarco. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. Galatasaray looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Van Nistelrooy claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary